Our third item on the agenda today is petitions and communications. Our first speaker is Mr. Warren Field regarding the historical politics of the City of Port Arthur CPAC regarding city campaigns, its finance, and its proxy control of city staff seats. Mr. Field, if you would, name and obviously address for the record, and you have 5 minutes.
The name is Warren Field, citizen, and also representing seniors as an advocate. Good morning, council and staff. I'm here to give you, our citizens, a better understanding, a historical understanding of the Port Arthur Conservative Party Action Committee. In short, it's called the PACPAC or the CPAC. To begin with, I want everyone to know that 1, the CPAC represents the interests of big business. 2, it is lavishly funded by big business seed money. Moreover, it specializes in funding campaigns for candidates they select to place in public office. In other words, the CPAC actually buys and controls such city officials. Also, it tells those officials how to vote on all issues that promote the financial interests of the CPAC. The CPAC has financed election campaigns in our cities for many years now. To verify that specific candidate's campaign have been funded by the CPAC, any citizen can request from the city secretary's office the campaign expense reports for a particular candidate that ran for office during a particular election. The report will outline all contributors who financed or helped with financing the candidate's campaign. As a citizen, you are privileged to review such information of public record. This is how I was able to retrieve the following CPAC campaign finance information. The CPAC funded for 9 years the campaign for former Mayor Dolores Prince. It also funded the present Mayor Derek Freeman campaign and the City Council campaign of District 2, 8, and 9. Those individuals are Tiffany Hamilton, Moses, and Caprina Frank. Citizens do remember anything that is bought with campaign funding money is owned by the buyer, and the buyer expects big returns on his investment. Osmond Swati is a prominent businessman who represents big business. He is the leader of those who control the majority of the vote on council. As you may recall, he claimed District 6 seat uncontested and did not have to spend money campaigning. Do remember, he is a businessman. As you may recall, during the election of seat 7, presently held by Charlotte Moses, the CPAC spent plenty of money to fund the campaigns of 3 candidates, Charlotte Moses, Anton Freeman, and Tom Henderson. In the primary race, the 3 of them ran against Reginald Traynor. The CPAC intentionally pushed the primary into a runoff election by chopping up the vote, knowing none of the 4 candidates could get 51% of the vote for a win. As you know, Charlotte and Reginald were in the runoff. Tom and Anton, who had good name recognition, did not campaign at all. However, they threw their voter support to Charlotte. Charlotte also had the support of the previous Mayor Prince's big vote-getting machine. And Charlotte also had the church community, which was her big vote-getting machine. Prince has used her political capital in various ways. Many of us know that when the former city attorney Mark Sokolow moved on, John Beard, a former District 5 councilman, proposed having a national search to fill that position.
Mr. Field.
Say again.
Mr. Field, don't go there.
Don't go where?
Don't go there into disparaging any staff member.
Watch my time. I'm just not disparaging anybody.
Okay, I'm just warning you.
I'm just telling you.
Do not go there this morning. Do not go there.
That Sokolow left. When he left, that position was filled. Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay, the position was filled by President Attorney, which is you.
Yes, tread very softly.
So where am I going? Where am I going?
Just
wherever you're going, tread very softly.
That's what I'm saying.
City Attorney, if you would just, Mr. Field, I've paused your time. You have 1 minute and 26 seconds left. If we could, I don't know if I'll be able to extend it past the 5 minutes, but I want you to get your time now. So I'll go ahead and let you finish along the topic.
Appreciate it. And here's where I'm going to go. However, Mayor Prince majority vote prevailed and placed her cousin, Val Tizano, the current
Mayor,
city attorney.
may I have the
Yes.
floor?
position.
Yes.
He gave
Look,
her
Mr.
60
Field,
Hold on, Mr.
Mr.
Field.
Field, you are not going to come here
what happened.
and do that. This is not the forum for that.
Okay.
You're not going to allow the citizens meeting
All right,
to
city
be a
attorney.
bullying
Thank
session.
You. Thank you. Let me
Thank
move on.
you. Tread softly, or we'll wind up in the courthouse.
The mayor, well, that's good too.
It really is.
The mayor also used her influence to fill the city secretary position, did she not? Okay. As a result, one could
Mr. Field,
surmise.
Mayor,
Hold
Mayor,
on 1 second, Mr.
Mayor.
Field. Yes, ma'am.
You cannot talk about campaigns. You cannot talk about people.
That's history.
That's fine, but it's in violation of our ordinance, and you're not going to come here and disparage the staff. And I'm not going to allow you to do that. And you know better, and I called you out of great respect and called you, and we talked about the rules. And you're not going to be able to sit here and disparage people while they are
City
working.
attorney,
The
I'm
city
talking about
secretary,
the record.
that is
I'm talking
fine.
about the record. I'm talking
But
about
you
the
you know
record.
what you're saying.
But I'm talking about the record. This is what actually happened. If I can't talk about the historical record,
This is not the forum.
you
tread
can't talk
very
about the historical
softly.
record to Mayor.
Obviously, I have to yield to my city attorney. She said
Yeah,
this isn't the
well,
place
you
for
know,
it.
My light is on.
you know.
If you
okay.
could just, Mr. Field, just real quick.
I think
I'll
everybody
ask
got
my
the gist
officer
of
in
what's
the back.
going
Sir,
on.
excuse me. My sergeant of arms back here. Yes, sir. My sergeant of arms. That would be you today, sir. Yes, sir. You right there in the blue. If you could bring him a decorum form, please, and so he knows exactly what exactly we can and can't do, I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Mr. Field,
Let me say
we have
this,
a minute
and
and 20 seconds left, and that's it, okay?
Not 3 seconds.
A
I've been
minute and
talking that-
21 seconds.
I had a minute something before.
minute
you
and
interfered.
26, and I'll let you get extra. So
Okay.
here we go. You
Thank
ready?
you.
Now we're going.
But here's what I propose, okay? I propose that Port Arthur elections should be contracted out by the county and remain under the county's complete control. In closing, be aware that all of the individuals mentioned have been working together, planning as a unit to scapegoat our city of its tax dollars. Look out. Is Prince still in charge of the city staff? Council, will you please make this presentation a part of this meeting today as the records?
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
All right, we'll now move to public hearings. We have none.
May I please make a comment, Mayor, for the
Oh,
record? Not to him, just for the record.
but let's do it later if you don't mind. Let's move on. Did you have your light on, Mayor Pro Tem?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
All right. All right. First, the counselors, we'll move to our unfinished business. We have none.